era, right? First map era. And for RoR, for flank, is Tommy is Mayans. Kira is Hun Pockets, who is, let me just double check, but Kira's Optolaser. And Kira with an underscore is Arcanauts. Their flank, other flank, as Mongols and Teal, is Luke Myth. And for VIK, Mongol flank, Winchester. Nadia's Hun Pockets. And DFS is Mayan flank. What else is gonna be? I have to minimize. Okay. There. Should be good now. Let's double check to see what everybody's up to. It looks like Nadia, Kira, and Myth grabbed Loom. Yeah, Nadia grabbing it right now, it says. Oh yeah, I can just look at the researches to see who grabbed it. Nice. Everybody grabbed it for RoR except Myth. And Manchester and Nadia have it. Oh, and DFS, and everyone for VIK already has Loom. Okay. Chester almost losing ability to abort, it looked like. Myth scouting out Winchester. Oh, just missed him. Good boar lure by Winchester. 2 extra golds up north, yes. Kind of by wood. I'm not seeing where his mangled is. There it is, edge of the map. Let's see, Nadia pushing a deer. Oh, already pushed 2 deer. And grabbing her second boar. Big deal. Like she'll have a good start. That first boar kind of far from the TC for DFS, but second boar right on the money. And Tommy looking good. Same deal. Let's see. Let's see if I can see how many he has on wood. He has 5. Looks like he's gonna drush. And DFS. Interesting wood line. 5 on wood as well. Mayans. I think he's going for a drush. Kira pushing a deer. Deer really close to the mill, not really too hard to push. Oh, and he's actually pushing this deer over here. So it looks like he's already pushed a couple deer. Nice. Might as well. Might as well push some deer. The scout from Myth gonna make it out alive. Winchester hunting it down. And Mongols, he has 5 on berries, a lot on wood, like 8 or 9. And sheep. So unfortunately it looks like, oh, you know what? He does have deer not too far away. I'm not sure if he sees that. Yeah, he does see it. It wouldn't be too hard just to push him over to the mill. Oh, and these deer aren't really too hard to push either. Interesting. Still up on 20 though. And decent amount of food. Some Xing going on up here. Tommy has his drush out. a lot on sheep there, and all these bills are going to go idle. That's like 8 bills idle right now, so let's see how long that lasts. It looks like he's going to have to micro around Drosh. Oh, there they go. It looks like they're going to the straggler. Oh no, all those bills getting pulled off the wood line. And it's really choppy for me right now. I'm sure you guys can see it, so I'm not sure if it's laggy for them as well. I'm guessing it is, and that's why it looks like they're kind of having some problems with microing the Drush. Might look a little weird here. And Tommy 4 on gold right now. And just Xing the Drush, maybe asking for a scout. There you go. It's like stop motion right now. Yeah, here comes Kira's scout. A lot of DFS's militia dying. But on Tommy's, those are Tommy's militia. Okay, yeah, he's totally fine, I guess. Range is going up. Let's see what DFS is up to. 7 farms, 1 still on, a couple still on sheep, 3 on berries, and just hit feudal. Guessing range. Here goes the range. So his range is a little behind Tommy's, and Tommy is dropping a blacksmith right after his first range. And it looks like Winchester and Smith are having a wall off. Winchester adding on a lot of farms. Interesting. Stable up for Vin. Winchester, stable up for Myth, but don't see any scouts out for either of them yet. And Myth went up on 20. So I'm not sure if they've already traded some scouts and I missed it. There's 1 scout dead right there from Winchester, but that looks like his starting scout. And maybe they're just faking each other out, and they're not ever. It looks like neither of them are making any scouts. I'm wondering. See that they're walled. Interesting. Range going up for Myth. Oh, okay, that makes sense. There's Winchester scouts. They're just gonna go over to Kira because Myth was walled. Well, Winchester has 5 scouts out right now, so it looks like he made about 5. And DFS clicking up the castle, Tommy up the castle. And Nadia and Kira about 3/4 of the way to castle. Winchester being annoying over here with the scouts in Kira's base. Having to make spears, never fun when your pocket just trying to straight go castle. And there's Myth scouts hitting Nadia's pocket on the other side. Okay. Nadia up to castle. She has 1 stable, 4 on gold. Just gonna go 1 stable. Oh, losing a bill. Oh no. That's so annoying to lose your. Oh no. She's gonna lose another bill. Yeah. Losing your bills on farms when you're trying to go knights. Not so bad. Because she's only going 1 stable, not 2, so she should already have the food in the bank, and then just kind of want food to go TCs. But it still sucks when you go up so light on bills anyways to lose 2 that early on. Just totally kills your eco. And looks like all Winchester scouts are all dead there. But he did, looks like, maybe kill another bill or 2. I think those are all bills. Corpses. How do you drop me a TC? Gold miners are perfectly safe. Couple knights out. And up north between the Mayan flanks, some expo out for DFS and considerably more expo for Tommy. So DFS is gonna have to be careful here. Oh, you know what? They're just gonna miss each other. Neither of them have anything back at home, but I feel like Tommy's base is a little more protected. Oh, okay, DFS has his TC up though. And that's just a lot of expo for Tommy. So I guess it would be a little easier for Tommy to get expo out at home to deal with DFS's expo than vice versa. And these knights from Kira coming and picking off some bills from Nadia, even more bills. Right when their TC's almost up. Oh, nice, hey Spear. Nice. That's rough. Oh no. So now you hopefully cancel that TC. I'm guessing it was a cancel because it'd be too hard for this amount of knights to just take down a TC. Like while you're like on your main screen, right? And that's a lot of knights. 5 knights being really annoying. They don't have any plus armor though, so they can't really fight under a TC. They're just kind of trying to keep this TC denied and keep Nadia off these 2 farms and the berries, which is pretty annoying. Winchester has a couple camels. Xing going on over here with the expo action. Yeah, you know what? Tommy already has enough expo out to outnumber DFS here, so he's gonna be safe for now. And over on the other side, DFS got enough expo out here. Pretty impressive to deal with Tommy's expo. I don't see any dead Vil bodies anywhere, so no problem there. It's more Nadia's base, and I'm wondering how many Vils she lost there. It's not really so bad compared to everyone else. She's still at 35 Vils, good damage control. And Myth and Kira are at 36 and 38 Vils. You know what? Everyone on RoR is at 38 Vils pretty much. And Winchester and VIK over for, or Winchester and DFS over for VIK rather. 46 and 45 Vils now. So, looks like they got the better end of that deal. Myth camping this hill with some expo. I think that's about 15 expo. Xing going on up here. Oh man, and DFS. He still has like all these expo alive and picking up Vils and taking Tommy off the wood line. Oh god, 3 Vils, 4. He's gonna get 4 Vils. Yeah, pretty impressive because he has been outnumbered by Tommy. Tommy just hasn't been able to track down where the expos are, I think, on the Fog of War. That is a lot of dead Vil. Okay, so I just saw him pick off 3 or 4, and then there's like more up here. That's like an entire wood line. And in this wood line's still idle, which really hurts, because like, let's just say there's 10 Vils idle on the wood line for 30 seconds. That's like 300 wood right there. The expo have already done enough damage, paid for themselves. Kira and Myth are trying to break into Winchester's base here. It's like Winchester was just going 3 TC boom. So that is a lot of farms with not a lot of units. Siege Workshop. Oh, that's a lot of knights for Kira. So Winchester is looking not in such great shape right here. He's got +1 on the knights. Oh, but here's some camels coming in for Winchester. Unfortunately, they can't fight because of the expo, though. From Myth. A lot of expo. and Winchester maxing down here. I think he's just gonna keep everything garrisoned, idle the portions of his eco that they're trying to hit, and then just clean this up, because if I think he's only lost like, actually that's a lot of bills. I'll look at it now. It looks like about 7 bills right now. But if he cleans up this army and then is safe just to make a ton of bills, he already was about 7 to 8 bills ahead of RoR in the first place. So this army kind of has to do a lot of damage for RoR, and I'm not sure if it did enough because that was a lot of knights and a lot of expo. As I could just cheat and like look at the paper, and it probably like it didn't do enough damage. That got cleaned up really fast, man. Oh man, like I think that Winchester just killed straight more knights than he lost bills there. Big battle going on up here. Tommy Expo, DFS Expo, but the knights from Kira, a good fight for RoR there.
Shot it.
Tommy's been house for a little bit now.
Shot it.
Let's see where they're gonna go to. It's funny, dashboard telling me Tommy's house as well.
Shot it.
And Nadia tracking down the units here. He only has +1. Kira has +2. Okay, there's Expo from DFS.
Shot it.
Let's say that was definitely in VIK's favor, only because just being able to spot where RoR's army is, that's a lot of knights and camels from Winchester. Well, they already had the bill lead, I think. I'm assuming they're pulling even further ahead in bill lead. Yeah, Nadia's at 80 bills now. Holy cow, she's at 35 last I looked. DFS is at 69 and Winchester's at 73. It's doing well at 81, but then his teammates Kira and Tommy are at 67 and 59. So, and they just got their army cleaned up. Kira is gonna have to do some quick walling action here. A lot of quick walling action. That's a lot of knights from Winchester. Two stables, and Winchester has +2 armor. Oh, stone walls. Fine for now. Kind of annoying because he's having to idle all these builds though, and he's off his main gold. He had to delete that other mining camp, and this one's 2 tiles away. Can't really get good saturation anymore because of this. He had to stone wall right there. A lot of expo for Myth. Where are they headed? Are they going to head back over to Winchester? I would imagine so, but wow, Winchester. Eco kicked in, macro mode. That's a lot of knights in a mangonel. If they happen to catch those expo, they're just... oh no, they're mangonel going back home. It could be pretty bad for Myth. Winchester all over the map with his units too. It's a lot of knights out. Catching the gold from Tommy here. This castle kind of in a weird spot. It's in the middle of 2 TCs. If it was over here by the gold, maybe a little better. Diversity up from Tommy. Not that many plumes. Oh yeah, looks like he just started making them. Let's see, DFS it looks like is just chilling out, throwing up a TC by his other gold. He has a lot of knights as well. He has Winchester outnumbered here, but Winchester has more stuff over here, and oh, I wonder if he's going to catch these expo. I wonder if Myth is not looking. It doesn't look like he's looking, because I don't think he'd want to fight there. Oh god, 2 mangonels. Oh, okay, yeah, that's not good. Good job by Winchester. He had to pull that army up north back. and not engage the knights from Kira because he's outnumbered, and then still catching all these Expo out for Myth. Myth is kind of on his back foot. It looks like he has some Mangadai queued up in this castle or garrison. Yeah, some knights out. Looks like she's just straight trying to eco. Yeah, it's a lot of farms. And Myth hits Imperial. But I'm wondering how strong his eco is. They could probably glance around. Oh no, he's fine. 109 bills. DFS not looking so good at 75 bills, but he's even with Tommy, so RoR. Kind of looks like everything's starting to stabilize a little bit. And Winchester clicked up to Imperial. But Myth already Imperial. Kira has these knights from Nadia outnumbered, and I'm not sure if Nadia's noticing right now. Okay, she noticed. Pulled the knights back. Kira and Nadia are both about dead even for Imperial, about halfway there. Chester throwing up a castle on the hill. Same for DFS over here. Right outside of Tommy's base. And Kira's gonna stream over some knights to Tommy, it looks like. Yeah. He has a lot of knights out, and they're trying to get trade up. Over here, throwing up some markets. Couple siege workshops down for DFS. I'm wondering. DFS doesn't really have anything at home. I'm wondering if Kira is just gonna ignore that, get Cavalier, and just go hit DFS's base at home, or at least check up on it. He's just patrolling outside of Tommy's base right now. A lot of knights being streamed down the map for Nadia and Kira. And Myth just throwing up a castle here on the hill to grab this second gold. Seems kind of passive. He's been Imperial for a really long time, and Winchester just hit Imperial. But I can see just kind of nice safe play. Such a good position here. Let's see. Cavalier for Nadia, but Kira's got about twice as many knights there as she does, it looks like. Arbalest for DFS though, and not that many plumes for Tommy. Looks like Tommy only has about 6 on gold. I'm not sure if he has any anywhere else. He's on stone 2. Let's see what goes on here. No, with the Rams. Okay, so there's more plumes over there. Not that many plumes. Actually, close fight. I don't know who would win this. With the Rams, it looks like that's just a lot of Arbalists, man. I would think RoR would win this, or be able to hold at least for now, but have to lose this TC and stuff, and then just get continually pushed back, and then Nadia and DFS could always fall back to the castle. Fine. And these plumes only have Bodkin from Tommy. And +1 armor. And Winchester seen over here. Here comes Smith with Nadia's got some Cavalier over here. Cavalier and Mangadai against just Mangadai. Oh no, there's 3 traps from Myth, and I don't know if he has enough here to defend it. Yeah, he's not going to. I might just lose all 3. Ouch, that really hurts. Really hurts, and I was thinking he'd have more Mangadai out by now, because he's been Imperial for so long. Not really that many. Losing the 3 traps doesn't really help. Kinda hurts. Oh, Nadia having Paladin. Really, they don't even have to kill Tommy here. They can just, you know, be satisfied with this position. Actually, they are gonna kill him too. But Nadia has so many Paladin down here, and it looks like Vinchester is about even in units from Myth. Myth does have this castle on the hill, but I don't really see any Knights from Kira anymore. I think he has all his Paladin now up north trying to defend Tommy. And so Myth's kind of all by himself. Down here, and Tommy is oust again, and 135 out of 130 pop. Thanks, dashboard. Tommy's housed. Like, all these Arbalists are still alive in DFS. DFS eco has been just totally untouched. And same for Nadia, that I've seen it forever, and actually same for Vinchester. But Tommy's ecos, well, his main TC is dead. And DFS throwing up a castle right here, and let's see what's going on over by Myth and Vinchester. Well, it looks like both sides just content to stand off here. This TC going down, but not that big of a deal for Vinchester. Xing over here, Nadia going to hit the trade. Oh no, like this entire base from Kira is open, so they're gonna have a field day, and it's gonna be really annoying because Kira's trying to hold up here, and a lot of his Paladin are. He's just gonna lose all these Paladin. I think he's gonna try to kill these traps, but it's just kind of like delaying the inevitable at this point. You don't really want to attack there with 2 castles, but I think they're going to anyways. Kind of unfortunate that he had to hold for Tommy because DFS's base was super open and unprotected back at home. And since, I mean, I guess Arbalists versus Paladins, he could still hit back at DFS's base and then drop back to save Tommy. Cause the Arbalists are just screwed because they're so slow, right? Cap Ram's coming out from Tommy, and Myth trying to push this uphill castle from Vinchester. 4 traps here. I'm worried that if he loses his Mangadai, or he gets into a situation where he can't fight and he has to pull back Mangadai, all these traps are just gonna go down again, and that's like 7 traps for free. But I don't see Nadia's Paladin around anymore. Looks like those onagers from Vinchester are gonna do really well here. Yeah, you know that's what's gonna happen is he's gonna have to pull back the Mangadai because he doesn't want to lose any, and then he's gonna lose maybe all the traps. Yeah, Vinchester's picking him off. So that's 7 traps down now for Myth, and he took down 1 TC, and whatever was here was 7 traps. So not really that cost effective. Tommy's not looking in such hot shape. All those Arbalists still alive for DFS. I haven't noticed to see if he's added on any more Arbalists, but I think those are just what he made originally, and now he's adding on plumes. It's a lot of plumes for Tommy, but that's a lot of Paladin for Nadia. And the plume, like, he's really just using them to keep himself alive for now, I guess. Kira did have a lot of Paladins, but looks like he's having trouble getting out more Paladins. And that Paladin being really annoying. Nadia. I was just gonna say, I would have to think RoR's trade is way worse than VIK's, but it looks like they have more trade cards out. actions up here, and yeah, GG called for RoR because Tommy is out of it, and Winchester broke the hill. It's kind of caught without any military.